Hello, I'm Steve.
And I'm Matilda.
That didn't last, did it? I knew you would crack.
That's because I was expecting Andrew.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it. That's what makes it funny.
No, now we've got to start again.
Nah, we're leaving this in.
No, we aren't. This is my plan. Guys, right, this is my idea to be funny. Now he's just like acting as if he's taking the cred.
I thought you want me to delete this.
Taking the cred.
So now, what, are we keeping this in or are we not?
We're keeping it in now because you already said.
So basically the plan was we were just going to say like a name. A random name for each of us, and she used the example to me of like, you know, we'll say something like, I'm Andrew, and I'm Rentilda. And I was like, okay, we'll do that. And to spice things up a bit, you know, I thought that was just an example. And I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to call myself Steve instead. But I bet she'll crack though, because she'll think of Stargate Atlantis. So I did it. And I was right.
I didn't think of that actually. I thought of Dream Phone. Remember that game I used to have, that 90s, 80s game? That's what it reminded me of.
I know who it is, but I'm not telling.
Ha ha. Hi, I've just heard. It's not Steve. That's what it made me think of. But anyway, here we are. We're back. We're Steve and whatever the fuck I said I was called, Matilda or something like that.
Yeah. I might fuck up a lot of things today because I got a filling. I finally got my filling. Like, it's not been that long, you know. My filling only fell out. When did it fall out? 23rd of December.
23rd of December, 2023. Okay.
And we're now in February. Close to the middle of February.
Yes.
But yeah, finally got it done. Something funny happened though today. Like while she was doing the thing, like she had like the little pump thing or whatever, like in my mouth, like doing all the things, and then when it was out of the mouth, it just suddenly exploded. Like the pressure, because it uses air and water and shit, and then like the top bit just sprung out. It was like, pew! And then like just had like buttons or things just fly everywhere and stuff. I'm still finding like fucking
bits. Gritty bits.
Yeah. Anyway. Let's continue. Because today, I've been looking forward to this. It's the fucking championship final match. It's time. It's time. It is time. I had to say that 3 times. Because it is time. Are we finally going to learn the identity of Lawrence? Or, like, we're now going to face this Lawrence person. Let's find out. Welcome, everyone, to the Grand Arena. This always reminds me of Oblivion, this bit. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Bring it on again! Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well. Yay. Oh, well, they just skipped straight to it. Looks like it's just us in here. This waiting room feels awfully big right now. Well, it actually is a pretty big room. Team sports, events and circuses alike used to be held here. But that was back in a time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Interesting. I guess that would explain the size, if there were circus animals in here. I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to an imperial opera house, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialists. I think we may have gotten here a little too early though. We've still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring. So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while then? Works for me. We're gonna go out for a walk, guys. Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. Well, well. What new turn of events is this? I thought for sure that you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from the matches, but today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again, eh? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you. Something wrong? Are you feeling alright? I'm okay. I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like someone is talking about us or plotting something. I think I can guess who that is. Can we go back in there and talk to them? So, how do you propose we go after those special ops guys? They're not going to give us any openings. The only chance we have, I believe, is to target their commanding officer. If we take him down, openings are sure to follow. Oh, that's Sin's advice. Back already? There's still time before the match begins, you know. Go! Make the most of the next few hours. Explore, discover, experience together. I need to go wash up now. There are a lot of people watching you out there. No pressure. Just do what you're going to do and do it well, and good things will come of it. The time has finally come. Break a leg, guys. Zin's team. You're in the blue team room on the right side of the hall. We know. Isn't this the wrong room? I'm pretty sure that our room is on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah. Reserved for guests of honor. No unauthorized personnel. What am I meant to be doing then? Oh. Could we have gone up here this whole time and talked to people? 4 matches. I'm a little bit sad. That boy on the bracer team looks about as old as my son. I think I'll cheer for them today. I'm gonna shout myself hoarse. I really think the Special Ops team is a shoo-in this year. I mean, just to name it, Special Ops alone has such an awesome ring to it. I'll be cheering for the Bracers. They're always there to help when people are in need. I hope the match starts soon. I got up extra early today so I could rouse these two and get some good seats at the arena. I'd never miss a spectacle like this. Oh man, I'm really disappointed. Like, we could have been... I reckon there would have been more stuff. Missed out on that. Who will win, do you think? Like, these are the 3 boys who are always waiting outside the fountain for each other. Royal Army versus Bracer. Both of them fight to protect people as part of their jobs. Now, I guess we see who's better at it. I was so excited for today's events, I couldn't sleep one wink. The martial arts competition is always so much fun. Every year I get so into it. I already talked to her. Oh look, Dorothy's there as well. If teamwork is a deciding factor, then Special Ops have the championship in the bag for sure. I would have never predicted the matchups to go in the direction they did. On with the show, you whippersnappers. There's a girl on the Bracer team, right? Good for her. Talk to this guy, I can't remember. Yeah. I was going to camp out to get some good seats, but the night patrol made me go home. So I did the only sensible thing. I snuck out of the house, hid in my bushes, and waited for the soldiers to leave. Then bam! Lion City. My husband went through a lot to get us some good seats yesterday. I can't believe he went through all of that just for me. Grandpa and I love watching the tournament every year. Oh, is this the old couple? On with the show, you whippersnappers. Oh, I already spoke to him. Maybe I should have packed a lunch today. I was in line from such an ungodlessly hour, I'm already hungry again. Me too. Time to start cheering. Oh yeah, it's the fucking... archaeologist guy. Estelle, Joshua, Professor? You came to watch us? But of course, you've always been such a big help to me. What? What are you talking about? But of course, we already went to the museum. We found out that he just happened to get these tickets from the fucking museum director because he couldn't go suddenly. And he's just like, oh yeah, man, of course, I got you guys. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor. But how'd you scrape together the mirror for a ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so he couldn't make it today. So he fucking admits it then. And I am here in his stead. Ha! Should have guessed you'd never be able to get in here out of your own pocket. Ha! Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I could find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here, and here I am, and I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. You bet we will. Thank you, Professor. Two first-year teams making it to the finals, and both poised to win it all. Which will it be? Everybody came super early, because it's the finals. Guess they figured seats would fill up fast, and they did. I want to see the mask guy and the big guy go at it head-to-head. That'd be something. Championship today. Woo! I like that blonde boy on the Bracer team. He looks laid back, but he's got such a quick draw. Hey look, it's our Bracer friends. Why is he like in pain? Something wrong, Kurt? Oh, it's you guys. Guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you've got, okay? You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay? You do seem pale. Nah, I'm just a little lightheaded, that's all. Though it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback. Flashback? From what? Yesterday? No. From an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do. It's kind of embarrassing and perhaps even a bit cliched, but I actually don't remember a thing about it. Or didn't, anyway. I still can't even remember what job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no other explanations as to what it could be. Joshua's picking up on something here. What is
It sounds weird.
With what, Joshua?
Oh, just this whole thing seems weird. Like, why are we suddenly hearing this storyline?
Wow, what a story. But you were still okay to participate in the match even in that condition? I told you, physically there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape and I'll remember what happened. So don't worry about me, okay? Okay, I guess, if you say so. You are starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful though, okay? Thanks. You guys too. Good luck out there. You've got to fight hard enough for me too, you got it? We're all here to root for you today. You're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud. Hey you guys. Listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. Hey newbies. Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them, no sweat. Break a leg out there. We'll be cheering for you like you wouldn't believe. I wonder who will win. It's going to be amazing. Hey, Estelle! You did it! The final fight! It's so exciting!
Mate, can we stop?
Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come on now, do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. Oh, don't you worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're more natural, you see. Oh, I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something. Oh, stop flattering me. Now come on, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Fucking Rick and Morty, innit? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do this, can't I? I forgot I could turn. So we came from there. So does this take us to our side then? Yeah.
All the secrets.
I guess we're done then. Can we go back? Oh. We just go. Oops, it's not time for the match yet. I suppose it can't hurt to walk around the grounds a bit. Huh. Oh, that's what we've been doing, though. I feel like we've talked to everybody. We just came from there. Oh. Old man's voice. Oh. Estelle? Joshua? Is that you? Who the fuck's this? Mayor Claus! What brings you here? I don't remember this guy, but I'm guessing he's like, you know, the mayor of one of the cities that we've been to. It's good to see you both again. Sherazad told me that you'd gone travelling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met. Haha, thank you very much. Well, I can't speak for myself, really. But you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. It's kind of refreshing to see. Haha, well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So, I hear that you two made it all the way to the championship in this big martial arts competition. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Roland for that? Oh, Roland. Roland's where they're from. So this is the mayor of their hometown.
I don't fucking remember that.
Been over 5 years. No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at Grantsel Castle. I only arrived in Grantsel this morning, came by way of an airliner. No way. Ah, I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunnan, right? Oh, you know of it? I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple and then journey here. But this lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner party. One guess as to who that was. Yeah, it had to be Captain Almathea. Sadly, my wife's just not much of the travelling sort, so I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself. Ah, she's not here? Pardon me, Mayor. There is a chance that we may also be attending that dinner party. Oh? Then Joshua explained that the Duke had stated that the winner of the competition would receive a formal invitation to the party. Ah, I see. Well, that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means that you'll have to try that much harder to win. Ha ha ha, you bet. We'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm going to find myself a seat then. Best of luck to the both of you. I can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party too. You think Mayor Mabel will be there as well? It seems likely. There will probably be a lot of influential people in attendance. Ah well. We just need to focus on winning our match and then we'll see everyone there. Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay, but before we return to the waiting room, I would actually like to see if we can see the mayor in a seat right now. Yep, he's right there, isn't he? I haven't watched a martial arts competition since I was a young man. Good luck out there, you two. Alright. Let's fucking do this. Oh shit.
Here we go.
Oh. It looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete? Oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well groomed. He looks like the capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. Heh, but what indeed can one do? I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivia Lenheim. I doubt he's worried about that. Looks like it's starting. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition's full contact matches. This arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now. And it all culminates right here, right now. Which team will seize ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this, the championship match. Southside, blue team, from the Calvard Republic. Captain is Zin. Northside, red team, from the Royal Army Intelligence Division Special Forces. Captain is Second Lieutenant Lawrence.
Woo!
What are you cheering for the enemy team?
Oh, just cheering in general.
Oh, right, yeah. They said them all at once. My bad. Alright, we're up. Finally. Heh, I trust everyone is ready to put everything into this. For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. Yeah! Shit, dramatic walking together. Done. Everyone we fought so far has been about as tough as a tapioca. That, and half of this team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'd be able to stand up to us. Haha, don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good. Now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks. But what the hell's that supposed to mean? I'll have you know I'm considered very attractive to women. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That sword technique. Never mind. Best of luck. And to you. Hey, don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. We now begin the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams, go to your starting places. Adios be with you. Ready? Begin!
Shit!
Oh fuck, he's going in straight away? Oh shit!
You know
it's the
shit's
song.
down. You know.
Silver will.
You can't even see the shit anymore. It's gone. Fell down the hole.
Pay attention.
Resisted her. Ooh. I love this song. This song's shit.
Not as good as the cat song.
Damn, he doesn't have fuck all CP. Okay, he's using that. Oh, that's so quick. Earth Guard? That make him fucking immune to the magic I'm now doing? What a little bitch. Max Guard? Nice, that guy moved in, so all three of them are going to get hit. I like that. And he's walking into it. Fucking hell. Stone impact, bitch. But keep hitting Joshua. Fuck Goku right now. Damn, he's so quick. Oh, that bastard, he's healing.
Keep looking at that petrified breath. Made me think of smelly breath.
He hurts. Ah. Right, little fucking. I move her and she'll have a. Oh, you're still gonna get caught in that? I can't tell. Hopefully. Yeah. Joshua needs some health, though. Oh, he confused Zan. That's enough of this shit. Man, he's so strong. But now it's our turn.
You're finished.
Strong. Oh, we're not doing too good. Block body split? Oh shit!
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that!
Doing it again? We need to deal with him. Kill him. Zen, can you get him? Come on, Zen! Fuck. That's it. Get Zen. Shit, he's using art. Don't tear Earthguard. Ah, little bastard. What does Earthguard do? Prevents one attack. Oh god. Oh, get out of here. I swear. Ah! Damn, I can't give it to Joshua. I can kill him though.
Not bad.
Ah, Joshua's got this. Can she kill it? No, she can't. Alright, well, we'll get Joshua to do it.
You're finished.
But that was a pretty intense fight. Bear in mind I'm playing this on easiest difficulty. Just want you to bear that in mind.
We're good to go.
KO! Winner is Zin's team! It can't be. We're the best of the best that the Special Ops have to offer. How can we lose? Bah! We're beaten? Yahoo! Alright, Mario. We won. We really won. And I'm exhausted. Dindo seem too happy. Now, the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Dunnan. Representing the team will be Zin Vafik. Please come forward. Yes, sir. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. Ha ha ha, I see. I like you, Zin. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. Received invitation. Received 100,000 Mira. Adios shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for the victors. Woo! Haha, an interesting conclusion, I'd say. Huh, Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed shamed. Haha, come now, Almathea. You didn't criticize him, sir. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the intelligence division not to put all of his strengths on display. And in this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. His Grace, too, seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Swartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Haha, surely you jest, sir. If you truly wanted the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength after all. Haha, I don't think quite that highly of my skill with the sword. I doubt I would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. And about the only person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. What does this mean? And who is him? Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Grantsell Castle. Cassius. They were talking about Cassius. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honour the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Guild to cause us any real trouble. But sir... Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I'm certain I will be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days. Excellent. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom. And even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. Treason. Phew! Now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yes, I think we got lucky. Even now it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Ah, most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all of those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way in uncomfortable places. But dining? La Belle Royal dining? The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where is my handkerchief? It's getting on your... gross! It's good to see that you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivia. Ha ha ha, indeed. Let us be off then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Well, well, fancy meeting you here. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, come now, my dear Mueller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favour those around them with a smile? I am smiling! Is it just me, or do you recognise that uniform? Yeah, it looks like the Imperial military to me. He looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we've met. My name is Mueller. I was just recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Erebonian embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Haha, fret not over his dark demeanour. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Now, where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian embassy, I sincerely apologize. Yes, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament. Olivia? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in a tournament a secret from the embassy? Ha ha ha, oh, perish the thought. No, rather I simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? Well, okay, fine. What's done is done. Now though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Please, do wait a moment. We have all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate. Truly, you drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him. Is it really that big a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you. But how lovely a thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection, as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is, but try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country, and also in attendance an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen, I feel like they can't really say much to that. They're all like, yeah. My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Olivia, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behaviour might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily. The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Olivia. Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Oh, Olivia, he was getting dragged away. Is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Grant's castle then. Or Olivia. Congratulations on your stunning victory. Go team! I wasn't able to see your match, but I heard it was a heck of a thing to watch. Hope you enjoyed the dinner party. It promises some serious deliciousness. Can we go back in here? Guess not. Alright. Well, time's changed, so you know what that means.
I might as well have to go around and talk to 500 people.
Yeah, Annalise. Which one to choose? When they're this cute, I just can't make up my mind. I came all this way to the capital. I might as well enjoy my time here, you know? So the finals are over then. A royal banquet in the castle for the winners. Surprised the Duke came up with that one. Oh, there's a person here. Oh, this guy's still shopping? Gotta try to find something nice to give to my wife. Tomorrow, we're taking an airship back to Bose. I'm looking for a souvenir to take back for my brother. I wonder what would be good. With all the hubbub, there are bound to be some great limited time sales, and I'm gonna find them. I hope the price on this one drops soon. Kitty's Guide to Savouring Delicious Tea, rule number 6. Drink every last drop when you can, because you never know how long the tea will keep flowing. They call the last mouthful of tea the tear drop, because you'll be crying when you realise there's no more in your cup. Another important tip is to keep stirring your tea while it brews in your cup. That concludes my guide to savouring delicious tea. What do you think? Bestseller material or what? Drink every last drop when you can, because you never know. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I know, it sounds different. Don't ever forget that when you're brewing a good cup, it's not delicious from top to bottom, it's garbage. What? Don't ever forget that when you're brewing a good carb. Oh, if it's not delicious from top to bottom. Okay. I thought she was saying that, like, it's just shit. All tears shit. I misread it. My sister can't gain weight no matter how much junk food she eats. So that means she has to suck at selling tea, right? Right?
This fucking bitch has got issues.
Yep. Geez, why are we so busy? I haven't even been able to keep up with news from the tournament. Anything new? No. Nothing new. What? Mueller is the most recent Imperial officer in residence at the Erebonian embassy. He's young, but he's a senior officer with quite a bit of rank and decorum. Olivia is, hopefully, behaving himself at the embassy right now, if he knows what's good for him. Poor Olivia. So sad for him. In from there. I was up late last night patrol, so I need to get some proper rest tonight. With the tournament over, I hope I can get some leave. Anybody in the museum doing anything? Tournament's done and nobody lost any limbs. I'd call that a win overall. I'm a little jealous of Professor Alba, who actually got to see the final match. The museum director's been called out on another project. I think he's in Bose now. Oh, there he is. Ah, Estelle, Joshua. That was an incredible... Never open your eyes, please. I really don't like it when he opens his eyes. You don't look right. That was an incredible match. Congratulations on your victory. Ah, shucks. 'Twa'n't nothing. How have you been, Professor Alba? Found the meaning of life yet? Not quite. Though that old text the museum asked me to decipher is coming along rather nicely. I also stumbled upon quite a few books I've been meaning to reference in my research. So overall, it's been a successful day. Still, I have more work than I have time to do it. But isn't that always the way?
Yep.
Wow, I'm impressed, I must admit. I guess that's the kind of dedication it takes to be a professor. I sure couldn't do it, that's for sure. You could never stay in your seat for more than a minute at a time, never mind actually doing research. Yeah, like I keep saying, sitting still always makes me sleepy. I have to move around just to stay awake.
Literally me.
I'm like those fish, you know, the ones that die if you don't keep swimming? If they don't keep swimming? I gotta keep on swimming, forever and always, right through this aquarium called life, you know? Sure. Stop looking at me like that, that was poetic, man. Anyway, I'm glad to hear your research is going well. I owe it all to you. I may even be able to publish some results soon.
I never thought I'd relate to Estelle, but there we go.
There you go. Miracles can happen. Oh, I love a nice bit of fruit and barley. Fruit and barley juice. Anyone else like that?
Robinson's.
Robinson's fruit and barley. Squash.
Yeah, it's not juice, it's a squash.
Yeah. Right, let's check the airport thing. Landing port. Hopefully we can return to our regular flight schedule tomorrow. The Dukes assembled a group of very powerful statesmen to serve as honoured guests during tonight's banquet. I hope they'll be safe from the terrorists. I'm so glad the martial arts competition went smoothly. You can really tell that Peyton used to work in the central factory at Zeiss. If only he'd become our consultant engineer. Young people have such drive and ambition. We were finally able to get an airship out of port today. I sure hope it keeps up. We've heard rumours that the remaining Royal Guardsmen have gone underground, but even with our increased efforts, we haven't been able to apprehend a single one of them. All I can imagine is that somebody somewhere is sheltering them. Ah, fuck off. Alright, we're not going to go to North Block yet, because that's where we need to go. That was some match, wasn't it? Had me all aflutter. Well, time to go home and get some dinner ready. Dinner. Heh, you know what? I've been inside the castle before, really. I want to go see the castle, but they said I'm not allowed. Hello, would you like to try our special sundae? It's 1 scoop each of chocolate, strawberry, mint, and lemon ice cream. Each scoop represents one of our champions. Zin is chocolate, Estelle is strawberry, Joshua is mint, and Olivia is a lemon. He is a bit of a lemon, isn't he? We'll buy one. Why not? This woman is an attendant for one of the airships. We're both working mothers, so we hit it off pretty quickly, comparing war stories and such. When your kids become friends, you wind up becoming friends with their parents. This woman here works at an inn with her husband. It sounds like harder work than you might expect. Imagine if you were just having a conversation with like somebody, and then like someone else came up to you, and then you just turn like in mid conversation, like, yeah, this person just told me that, like, you know, that they're doing this. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Like, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I think I talked, yeah, so I need to talk to the bottom. Did I just go the wrong way? No. I'll be patrolling inside the department store later. That's my favourite beat. I assumed Colonel Richard and Lieutenant Swartz working together meant that we'd be safe pretty much forevermore, but I never thought they'd be working together like this. Congratulations, Ian! I was rooting for you, but even I couldn't have predicted you'd end up winning it all. You've made us all very proud here at the embassy. Thank you. I actually have some news for the ambassador. Tonight, I've been invited to stay at the castle, so I won't be back until tomorrow. I'll pass along the message. Enjoy yourself. Nice. Another uneventful day. My life sucks. Man, I'm good with just not doing anything today. Same. Alright. Let's go then to the South Block. Wow, what a match! I don't know martial arts very well, but I know a spectacle of epic proportions when I see one. I got so caught up in the match, I don't even remember getting up on my feet. Oh dear. The tournament may be over and done with, but there are still just as many soldiers on patrol. They make me nervous, what with all these rumours about Her Highness being sick. Seems like Olivia's not coming today. I wanted to congratulate him on winning the martial arts competition. Congratulations, In. I knew you were a shoo-in from the very beginning. You rule, man. I met him when we were both cheering for the same team at the tournament. After the match, we went out for some drinks. We're going for an all-nighter tonight. Woohoo! Who are you? Oh, is it Grant? Looks like the band's back together again. Let's see the dance that you won. Let's see that dance that you won, you... Motherfucker. Let's see that dance that won you the tournament. Of course, I'd have preferred to win it myself, but I'm not bitter. I was beaten, fair and square. Oh. Hey, where'd the blondie go? He was quite the sharpshooter. He's in trouble. With his government, apparently, or something. I've already heard. Congratulations on your victory. Thanks, Elnan. Kurt tells me it was quite a sight to behold. It sure was, I guess. I don't think we'd be able to take them in another fight, though. Not easily, at any rate. Some say victory is equal parts effort and luck, but it seems that the two of you have discovered some secret third influence. With each passing day, one's skills are further honed. As time passes, you'll grow into that victory and realise you truly did earn it. You think so? Yay! I really like your pep talks. Well done in the arena, and good luck tonight at the victory banquet as well. Thanks, we'll need it. Any more? No. Nice. Congratulations! A big match like that is going to be burned into my brain for a long time to come. I hope I can work alongside you guys one day. Hey, congratulations, that was an impressive match. Seeing you young braces in action is a pretty big motivator for the rest of us. I can't let myself get left behind, you know? Today my wife is doing all of the housework. The trick to winning the game is to subtly nudge your spouse into doing something on her own as if it were her idea, rather than directly asking. Marriage is a game, a strategy role-playing game, with both sides in constant struggle. The fuck is this guy talking about? Wow, that final was a real back-and-forth battle. I had such great siege, and I found out just how much my husband really loves me. This is the best day ever. Wow, that final was a real back and forth battle. What is this guy playing 4D chess with his wife? You did wonderful out there. Congratulations on your victory. That was some incredible match. It was the fiercest fight I've seen in many years. I was extremely impressed. You may count me among your fans. The shop's calmed down a bit since the tournament ended. Seems like I could finally relax. You see any royal guardsmen, please report them immediately. Guard duty after dark is always nerve-wracking. If you see anybody suspicious, you come let me know. Okay, it's about closing time. I look forward to tallying the day's sales whenever I close up the register. We'll be closing soon, but I've still got to hurry up and try to get these rush jobs finished. I owe it to our customers. No problems today. Makes me nervous. Seems like Trouble's an old friend of mine, always greeting me at the door. My sweetie is so romantic. Ransel City and its castle standing in the deepening red of the fading twilight, all reflected within the liquid depths of your gorgeous eyes. Ah, is there anything more beautiful in all the world? No, there is not. 1,000 times no.
Why can't you talk to me like that?
No. Looks like another fine day. I wonder if the weather's this good in Boast too. The weather's always good when you're around.
No, I changed my mind. I don't like it.
What a fight! That was almost literally a showstopper. You know, I didn't see that red guy even break a sweat. I really thought that guy in the red helmet was going to win it all. I wish I could have seen the tournament finals, but I've got to work if I'm going to support myself. The winners of the tournament get a banquet at the castle. I don't like Duke Dunham very much, but that's still a very nice gesture on his part. I'm glad the martial arts the martial arts competition is finished, but we can't let our guards down. Did I talk to you? Well, another tournament done. How's the birthday celebration going to go there? The weather and water today are absolutely perfect for fishing. After work, I intend to meet my compatriots at the lake. We're sure to catch more than our fair share of fish. Today I ran across this girl at practice who might be a great fit for our group. After practice though, she said she was going to stay behind at the lake and catch some fish. If they don't hurry and catch those terrorists, we'll never go fishing again this season. For God's sake, Colonel, you must do something. No, we've already been into the Bracer Guild, have we? We've been everywhere now? I think we have. So we've been to the East Block, so now we need to go to the West Block. I don't think we talked to her. The entire city is abuzz with news of the tournament. No one could have guessed the outcome this year. No one. Wow, evening already? Normally it'd be time to change shifts, but I'm working a double tonight. Dorothy seems to know the team that won the martial arts competition this year. She was practically dancing on air when she came home. I admire Colonel Richard, but I still don't approve of his intelligence division's auto special ops, especially that witch captain with the squinty eyes. She can never go 2 seconds without making some sort of snarky comment. I had a question for Niall, but I can't seem to find him. Any idea where he might be? Now that I think about it, I haven't seen him in several days. Not too uncommon in this line of work, though, I suppose. Heh, my newest article is a showcase piece for all of the most popular restaurants here. Only the culture reporter gets to go to different restaurants and comment on the cuisine. I can't wait to see the look on Niall's face when I tell him what I'm getting paid to do. Dorothy's not here, though. She's eating lunch here or something. Oh, there she is. Estelle and company! Congratulations, that was simply amazing! That was a simply amazing match! I got so many great shots, I can't wait to show you. The editor told me to go look for Niall, but I have no idea where he could possibly be. I don't even know where to begin. I can't believe Lawrence lost. So lame. They so need to get back to one-on-one fights for next year's martial arts competition. That way there can be an actual Team Joshua for us to cheer on. Ugh. So, the competition's done, is it? A victory banquet in the castle. Lucky winners? There haven't been any details yet about the Queen's illness, and she hasn't said anything herself, so maybe this is all just an out-of-control rumour? Bum 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 bum. Sagaro's not home yet. I guess that means making dinner's my job today. The Duke is inviting the winners of the tournament to the castle for a banquet. If the Queen is so sick, how is that anything but a bad idea? Once again, the Duke does an exemplary job of making us fear for our country's future. He said he would look for work instead of going to watch the tournament, but I knew he'd never keep that promise, so I broke it for him and told him we'd go. I'm a good wife, damn it. That final match was pretty amazing, wasn't it? Yeah, tomorrow I'm rolling up my sleeves and making something new out of my life. Who are you? Dahlia. Rianne! Where are you? Rianne? Rianne? Oh, that's the little girl, granddaughter. Whatever, the little girl from here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear, where has Rianne gotten herself off to? Oh, I think she's in... I think we already talked to her. I think she's eating ice cream? She was like, I've been in the castle.
I can't remember, maybe.
Usually there are people up partying all night this time of year, but I guess that's pretty well out of the question this year, huh? Looks like the tournament went off without incident. Thank goodness there wasn't a terrorist attack or anything during the martial arts competition. Even if we should find any royal guardsmen, I'd really prefer we not have to fight them. Aside from the obvious conflict of interests of a soldier for the crown fighting another soldier for the crown, they're much better trained. Why won't they just do us all a favour and surrender already? This year we celebrate the 1120th year of the Grantsall Cathedral's history. This place of worship was founded alongside the royal bloodline of the La Belle Kingdom. Interesting. The Archbishop's sermons always ring true. I wish more people would come to listen to them. Oh, Goddess Adios. I have been blessed with another day under your divine protection. Oh my, is it this late already? Time passes so quickly when I'm lost in prayer. So, the tournament is over. I don't know what will happen with the birthday celebration, but we'd best prepare for an influx of people, if only as a precaution. In here? The other nun, who's pretending to be a nun, isn't here, is she? What's this? Oh, I thought this was another door for a second. I was like, what? Secret room? Alright. Now we go to the north block. Yes.
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 Yes, what Wario said.
Yes, what Wario. The next issue of the LaBelle News is a tournament special. I can't wait to read it. Nothing to report here.
Mate, that guy is too fast.
My replacement should be here at any moment now. Thank Adios. You've got to be fast.
Nah, just run around with Sonic.
I put in a request with the Bracer Guild to find my missing wife, but they just told me not to worry, said I should wait for her to come back on her own. I wonder if they even bothered writing down my request, or if they basically just dismissed it outright. So apparently the Special Ops team lost a match. Didn't think the Bracers would be able to take them, but oh how wrong I was. Those guys at the Intelligence Division act so smarmy when they start with the questions. You'd think they'd show some modicum of compassion, since we're loyal citizens and all. Especially Captain Almafea, she's the worst of them all. Evening already? I guess I'd best start heading home. Royal Guardsmen? Terrorists? Really? Personally, I don't buy a word of it. Don't want to. The team Dad was rooting for lost in the finals, so we're going to have a good hustle dinner in their honour tonight. To console him, pretty much. Keep him from drifting into a total slump. We always have to walk on eggshells around that man. It's really, really annoying. just staring pensively outside the window, just... My team lost. Ha ha ha! What a beautiful sunset! What? Whenever he gets like this, we have to fill him up with food or he basically explodes mentally.
Like a football fan. I know.
Yeah. Did I talk to you? Yeah, I talked to him. I talked to you? Looks like the finals are over. I wonder who won. We did. We are the winners. Oh, hey Fritz. Madame Estelle, how may I be of service to you? Actually, we were planning to stay somewhere else tonight. Yes, I've already been informed by Monsieur Elnan. Congratulations to you on your championship victory. Please enjoy your excursion. Put all your worries behind you. Wow, leave it to Elnan. Everything seems really nicely set up. Congratulations to you on your championship victory. Please enjoy your excursion. Yeah. Anybody home tonight? Well, not home, but like in their room? No? No one? I think that was our room. Anybody in here? No? Alright.
So we're alone.
Guess we're alone. Pretty much done. Just the castle now. But before we go to the castle, I told you? Yeah. I just want to double check. Was it that girl who was eating the ice cream? I just want to know. Ice cream is not this way. The ice cream is... I can't remember if it's this one or... Yeah, this. Is this Rianne? No, that's Lucia. Oh, we don't know where Rianne is then. Alright. Let's do a quick save just in case. Been a while. Alright. Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. Enter the Grantal Castle. Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitations then. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to Hey. Hi there. We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant! See? Right here, written invitation. Handed over invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Oh, okay. You guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? Hey, you got it. We would really appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Well, that's a pity. No matter. Please go on in. Now entering Zin and Company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like the Hacken Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. I'd bet it's more solid too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Armberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Gransal's Castle. Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. Oh. Whoa. You can say that again. Whoa.
I thought you were going to do that.
I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Grantal Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Ugh, Captain, I'm a failure. It isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right. We come at the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are? Haha, pardon me. I am Captain Canone Almafea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grantal Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but are you the flatterer? No, my, but you are the flatterer. But I am not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? She totally knows.
Yes.
I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged braces and came to Grantsell. You never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see. Haha, that's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the Professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Shia, if you would please, do the honours? Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Haha, very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Now that is one fine woman. I hate to say this, Sin, but your taste in woman is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favourite type of woman. Haha, I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shia, a maid here at the castle. I will be at your service this evening, from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to the room then? Certainly, it's on the second floor. Oh, wow! Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh, no. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay. Pardon us. Holy straggers. I never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this. Nice. This will make a good story for later. I believe there is still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little bit more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the Queen resides. It is a small palace of sorts built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. Haha, the terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grantsell from during the birthday festivities. So, you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room and also the treasury, I believe. Royal guard room. I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff. Yes, the Intelligence Division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here, too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zin. Hey, Zin. We want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. Huh. Must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem. Have fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh so luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invitees too. We likely know most of them. I want to talk to Zin first though. I'm so hungry. Usually by this time, I'm already in some bar stuffing my face. Isn't our food ready yet? I'm literally salivating, thinking about this full course dinner.
Yeah, I'm starving too, mate.
Alright, let's explore the fucking castle. Who's in this room opposite to us then? Oh, old men. Oh, Mayor Claus. Ah, Joshua, Estelle, you made it. Dean Collins. Oh, he's from the Royal Academy where Joshua dressed as a girl for a play.
Oh, is that him as well?
So he's like the headmaster. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins? You were invited to the banquet as well, sir. I just arrived today via airship from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else would be so happy to hear it. Heh, thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in Le Beau. It's only fitting he be giving a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state. Wow, sounds big. So all of those guys have been invited here tonight too? No, I'd say about only half. Her Majesty is still ill and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmore of Rouen was arrested for that nasty affair. And Professor Russell, he is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organisation. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunnan stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then. I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance. Oh yes, were you able to meet with Chloe? I'd heard you made some kind of promise to meet at the capital, but I wasn't sure if you'd actually done so. No, even the guild is yet to hear from her. But she should be at the capital by now, no? She should be. Still though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped by to check on the orphanage before setting off for the capital. But even so, do you remember when the orphanage got burnt down? Yes. That was like very early on. Honestly, why would we be holding a banquet now under these circumstances? I can't fathom why the Duke would allow this. It's in poor taste at the least. We came from there, so let's check these two rooms out. This room is empty. Ah, this room's got somebody. Mayor Mabel? And Lila? Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I keep wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor? Hey, wait, you were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have cancelled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am. But that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Ha ha ha, don't worry. I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet, what with everything else going on. What is Duke Dunnan thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from the Harken Gate? The General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to ring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this? Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands.
Ooh.
He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste. Duke Dunnan is such a nuisance. When the Duke came to Bose before, he acted like a spoilt child. I received so many complaints from the citizens he angered. My mistress has been looking forward to seeing you again. Please come visit her in Bose again sometime soon. Right, that's where we came from, so, and that's our room and that one. What's over here then? Who are you? Libra. What are those people at the intelligence division up to? Taking important documents without official permission. Just a library then. And the librarian's called Libra. Wait, this was the library and there's nothing else here. Alright, so now we go back to where we came. So I take it we can't go into the throne room. Oh, we can. Alright. I will check that way, but what's about down here? Anybody? Well, that's like a whole bottom floor down there. We'll check that after. Let's go here. Alright, this is other rooms. Oh, this one's empty. What about this one? Oh, somebody's here. Who's this? Factory Chief Murdoch. Estelle, Joshua. Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Grantsell Castle. Cassius's kids to the bone you are. Heh, it took more than our upbringing to get hit. Lots of people helped along the way. Though it's been a few days, have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the intelligence division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Leston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we deliberately aren't gonna be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't. But don't you worry, because we've totally got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty, one way or another. The Intelligence Division has eyes everywhere. We'll have to be more subtle in our movements. Nobody here? What about this one? Oh, nobody here. And what is at the end of this door? Oh. Revel. This is the place to talk. Please, come right in. For drinks, we have anything you can drink of, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. no one's here, it seems. This is their private little bar. Okay. Also, there's... Oh. Ah, this must be the garden terrace that they talked about. Man, it's fucking huge. Oh, wow, check that out. This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town, too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. Are they trying to do their job now? I'd rather go back and explore the other. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I feel like we're meant to be there. So I want to like double check downstairs first before. Oh, we're not allowed. This is the Intelligence Division's office. Unauthorized personnel only. Keep your distance unless you're keen on getting arrested. Whoops. This is the entrance. The castle gate is currently sealed to help ensure security. Please feel free to walk around the castle for the time being. I'm sorry for any inconvenience, but nothing can be done. Alright, so we can go that way. And there's like, yeah, and this whole... Man, there's so much. This place is huge. Let's check this way then. Ah, who are you? Diane. With so few people, we can't possibly finish all this work. All the other officials were sent away on vacation by the Duke and forcibly removed from the castle. And who are you? Tucker. This is the administrative room. This is where most of the actual ruling of LaBelle takes place. With Her Majesty ill, we're taking orders from the Duke. Oh. Looks like a lot of work. Looks like a lot of work. That's a big... What's through here then? Oh, the kitchen. Falk. The head chef is a real pro, specialising in imperial cuisine. Over 1,000 dishes of it, in fact. He's simply amazing. The rat problem around here is starting to get out of control. I can't stand rats either, so this really sucks to me. That's fucking grim. And rats in the what are they talking about? Rats in a castle.
Castle.
Head cook Gervais. The main course is complete. Once dinner is ready, we'll make sure everyone knows, and until then, your patience is greatly appreciated. You got rats down here? What's this? This is a restricted area. Suspicious individuals can and will be arrested on the spot, so watch yourselves. Man, this place is huge. There's a fucking door there, so interesting looking door, sis. The entrance is firmly sealed. Secret door. That's where we came from, right? Guess so. Right. So what is in this bit? Oh. Oh, is everything alright? Has something happened? No, not at all. I just wanted to look around a bit. I see. It will be a bit longer yet before dinner is ready. In the meantime, please feel free to look around to your heart's content. Must be like the maid's room. And what's through here? Where we'll be eating? Oh. Eckel? I don't know how to say that. You know why all these guests are really here? Because the Duke got bored, that's why. That man makes so much work for me, I swear. May I help you? I'm sorry to be rude, but I'm very busy right now preparing for the banquet. They all look the same. Sorella. This is just between you and me, but he has enough servants, but he keeps trying to convince Mistress Hilda to hire on more. To no good end either, I'm sure. I just passed Duke Dunnan in the hall a moment ago. I hate how he just stares at people menacingly. It's so rude. Oh, I didn't even notice the store in the kitchen. How the fuck did I not notice that? Alright, and now let's go to back to the terrace. Such big, like, empty, spacious. Oh, this must be the royal keep. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests of the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. But for the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing if she were to even take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey. Princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. What? He just said no, though, didn't he? But now he's like, the princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Madam, we didn't know you were back already. Middle-aged woman. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maids' quarters. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of Abrace's social standing would ever be invited here. Abrace's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle? No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. But, madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the Colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surroundings are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine, we'll do as you ask. I apologise, we weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. I apologise that you were subjected to such dreadful behaviour. My name is Hilda. I am the head maid of Grantsell Castle, and I oversee all of the housekeeping duties. Aha! We had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. Handed Julia's letter to Hilda. I know this handwriting. You see? We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please, come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. And have a drink. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But those Special Ops men have had the Royal Keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the Professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd really rather speak to her face to face. There are just too many particulars we don't know that we really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunnan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua. I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome! Understood. We'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll begin serving shortly. For now, it's probably best if you wait in your room. He has a plan. The pre-cooking is done, so we will be starting the banquet shortly. Please wait in your room. We will call you when the time comes. Alright. Let's return to our room. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know? Sorry. We got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all of the mayors. Huh, well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels. Ah, I see. I guess your work as braces has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior braces. Heh, yeah, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Gransel? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right, for a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy kept me too busy to get any actual work done though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad. Normally, that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Gransel, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Hahaha, yeah, it could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Shara back in Roland. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazade, would you? You know her? She's our mentor, and she's been a close friend for ages. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvard. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably Dad. Please, pardon me, the table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Sure, I was getting bored of waiting anyhow. Alright, want to go eat fancy? Sure. That fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates then? Plenty of knives and forks, though. That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres. Did I say it right?
I don't know, I can't remember how to say that.
Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's all part of having good table manners? And here comes the anxiety attack. Hahaha, it's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who will be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that folks from the east usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in Liberl, do as Liberlians do policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. Ha ha ha, you flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more being polite than a lech, though. Anyway, his grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So, if the seat at head of the table is for the Duke, then who might that other one be for? Indeed. Perhaps it is intended for Princess Claudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay. Presenting His Grace the Duke, Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our Honourable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. You've got to be kidding. We're having a dinner with him? I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Ha ha ha! Excellent, excellent. What say you, Mayor Mabel? What do you think of Grancel Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Bose's and Thoreau's restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection is also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away. Ha ha ha, you are not the first to say such things. And what of you, Zin, wasn't it? What of you, Zin, wasn't it? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberlian cuisine, though. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And you, young braces? I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious, far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Did she seriously just say that to his face? Ha ha ha, indeed, it is a general... I don't think he understood what she just said.
No.
Yeah, there we go. It's certainly delicious food, and we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Ha ha ha, very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the Rouen incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir, maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until his butler reminded him. Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy to your heart's content. Your Grace, if we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Ah, yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration as the place to make an important announcement. An announcement? And what might that be? I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are, no doubt, already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrorists plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news as they have been looking forward to it. But surely, that is not all you wish to tell us? Right. If that were all, you could have just sent along a message. Haha, indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as was previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dunnan. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make. How terrible! Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. Mayor Mabel, are you saying that you cannot take His Grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that, as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first. Help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. Drink time. This was also the decision of His Grace. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely, you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes it all sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations, but you thought it would be best to inform us first so that we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? Haha, I'm glad you see that we have an understanding. If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce it to the citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same right of succession? Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say, I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there is already interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zin? I don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation you'd want outsiders hearing. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? That is solely because of the they have to use a fancy word now. I know this word.
Serendipitous.
Yes, serendipitous. That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Braces to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess LeBeau's military and Braces are on just as good of terms as the stories say. Haha, that is because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big a deal for me. I bet that was huge news for you guys though. Of course it was. I can't believe things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. That food was so amazing, and it practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavour was though. Haha, understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played tourist a little while ago, and now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out to take in the sights? There is a lot of historic architecture around here, you know. If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You've got to be kidding. You're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some more liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. Well, we found a bar. The food was amazing, but the conversation and flow of wine were much less so. If you'll excuse me, I have some lost drinking time to make up for. Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get in to see Her Majesty. First things first, we go talk to the head maid Hilda, like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the Queen. Fine by me. The Colonel's points are all very logical and rational, but I believe it would be best to get the particulars from Her Majesty and Her Highness the Princess directly. Seems the castle blueprints are missing too. Castle blueprints are missing? What do they need with those? Aww. I can't believe the Queen's so worried she's considering abdication. And Princess Claudia choosing a husband at her age? Events are unfolding so quickly, I hardly have time to react. Seems it was a banquet to remember, and now my mistress has yet another worry to wrinkle her brow. What a shock this banquet has been. Duke Dunnan as official successor to the throne. If anything could bring on a migraine, it's that. Oh, it's you. What? Colonel Richard. Haha, Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. The last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalmore was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us. I realised that we exchanged few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. How did you find that out? Haha, please understand, I'm not trying to show off the intelligence division's capabilities. Excuse me. I'm greatly indebted. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army. Man, I got hiccups. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now. Huh? Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace? I don't mind being a bit late. Ah yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. Nope. Pardon me, then.
Don't like that, does she?
No, he clearly wants to talk to us alone. Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me. Joshua, what should we do? I don't see where we have much choice but to follow him. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to the head maid later. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command. And since that time, I have found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally. He did? And, what did you think of him at the time? To put it simply, he was my hero. He was a hero and a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer. If I didn't know better, I'd say we were talking about two different people. So you were with our father during the 100 Days War? Yes, he was my CO. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan that turned the war's tide. Any time I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Labeur would now be part of the Erebonian Empire. No way! That's kinda hard to believe. Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen, so few know of his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as the prime example of what a hero should be. He never said one word about any of this to me. Well, it's not really the kind of thing you tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that. Hey, whose side are you on? And besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all of this or something? Well, I didn't know that he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about, vaguely. Vaguely? You're an accomplice? Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured a lot of it out. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about. Ugh, I still don't get it. When he comes back, he is so in trouble. Please excuse us, we didn't mean to interrupt. No, seeing you like this is actually a bit of a relief. When I found out that your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for himself after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that could help him recover. Colonel Richard. Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't help the Duke. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Oh, alright. Our apologies for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me the one thing I wanted most to know, and thus I have no regrets. Huh? How is that again? Haha, I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories. Okay, who was that man and what has he done with Colonel Richard? What are you babbling about now? It's just that it's weird to hear him talking about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice. True, he doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we should probably put the issue of Dad aside. Yeah, I guess you're right. And I hate to say it, but I think that he might have been playing nice just because he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is as easy as could be. Don't you think that's going a little too far? You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right. Huh? But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a bracer's job is pretty much that, in fact. Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us. Yeah, she should be in the maid quarters. Right. Would you like an after-dinner drink? We can make anything you'd like, on or off the menu. Alright. So... Oh no, that's the fuck. Oh, this is the other side. Okay. We'll quickly just finish this floor and then we'll stop it here so at least we'll know. that we can, we'll just do the first floor. Wonder if anyone's out having a nighttime stroll or something. Alright. We got interrupted again, like usual.
Someone didn't put his phone on mute again.
It wouldn't matter. I couldn't just leave it. I'd still have to answer it. So it'd still be interrupted, would it?
Yeah, but like you're supposed to be still putting it on mute. Why do you not put it on mute? Mine's on mute.
Alright.
Like, so if I get like a message or whatever or a text, it doesn't make a noise.
Oh, we went through here. Is there anybody here? Estelle, Joshua. So, have you met with Her Majesty? No. No, we have not. Oh, we can't go into the throne room. Obviously can't go there. Another long work day. Even though the Duke was Her Majesty's representative, the intelligence division was pretty much calling all the shots. If Colonel Richard weren't around, I shudder to think what might have been. Alright,
Alright.
that one on the right is the room we need to go to, so we go for this one. I've got to be careful how I store the food so those damn rats don't get in it. Which reminds me, do rats really like cheese, or is that just a myth?
I like cheese.
Same. I just want to clean up here and get back home. Hello. Did you enjoy my cuisine? Yes, it was fucking amazing. Finished at last. Now to get my cleaning supplies cleaned up and get home. Home is where the lack of cleaning is. That sounds filthy.
I was gonna say, don't you clean your own house?
This is just between you and me, but cleaning up after the Duke's meals is revolting. It's hard to believe that he, the Queen, and the Princess are all related. Colonel Richard is such an amazing man. Pales before the swine that is Duke Dunnan. Alright, sweet. And now, we'll end it here. And in the next one, we will talk to Hilda and we'll find out about what plans he's concocted for us to see the Queen.
Get the goss.
Get that tea. That royal tea. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.